Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Cincinnati Bearcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, caught up with the Cincinnati head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Bearcats will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Dickey. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking to pass, it's Hammond. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, no doubt, that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Escapes the pressure going right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Now, on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Gonna run it. It's Dickey. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Turns into the pile. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
New running back, same result. It's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Left side is Carter. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw one first. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Snapped it in the shotgun. Right side, it's Danzy. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Offenses don't like being in this situation. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23.
Cincinnati, 0.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Moving the pocket, it's French. Caught in the backfield, it's Waters. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Hit as he throws. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Grover. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets rid of it.
It's not just about sacks and getting the quarterback on the ground. When you can hurry him up, speed up that thought process, get near his legs, all those things lead to incompletions and sometimes mistakes.
The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Third and long coming up. Looking to throw, it's French. Look out! Got his man. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one in there at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
On the delay, it's Johnson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. The 50. The 40. The 30. The 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Payne. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Sets his feet, it's French. Got it in the middle, it's Waters. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, going to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Left side is Smith. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You've got to continue to be aggressive.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the return, it's Hudson. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Turns up, it's Coleman Williams. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. It's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sticky. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Straight ahead, it's Sticky. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out wide left, it's Carter. Smashes ahead. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Gives it. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off-play action. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll give it to Joyner. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield, and it's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. They'll go to the air. Out wide right, it's Williams. At the 20, he's got space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Another great 3rd down for this offense, man. They put themselves in some positions where they've got to execute, they've got to be good, and man, have they. That is the most crucial down coaches will talk about. Got to be great on 3rd down, and so far they have.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. The handoff to Johnson. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Drops back, it's French. Right side, it's Johnson. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side, it's Johnson. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Second and long here. Back to pass, it's French. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Johnson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Wants to throw again. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking left. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Out wide left, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Absolutely perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From deep, it's Hudson. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Left side is Carter. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Comes down, it's Simmons. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Quick give, it's sticky.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Out wide right, it's Carter. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6.
Cincinnati, 6.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to Johnson. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Henry. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's French. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
3rd down coming up.
So the 1st half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the 1st half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Blasted as he lets it go. Nearly intercepted.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Sets his feet. It's French. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They want to throw it. Fires left. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And this offense hadn't got the ground game going at all, but it hasn't mattered. The passing game has been so good. So you'd like to create balance on offense, but as long as they can keep spinning the pill out wide, this offense has been just fine.
Right side, it's Johnson. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Motion from the wide receiver. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about this, though, man? Picking up right where they left off, putting up points, being explosive, being a threat. You thought at half maybe the defense would come up with some answers. So far, first drive, no answers to be found.
And the extra point is good. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Out wide right, it's Grover. Lots of running room. 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Breaks the tackle.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Trying to get the edge. It's Dickey. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Right side, it's Johnson. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Left side is Simmons. 7-yard pickup on that one. Third down and 3 coming.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
There's the thing. Not a great run. The offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Keeps it himself. Quarterback keep. He'll pitch it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Changing the routes with his receivers. To the air, it's Hammond. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Well, on the sideline, got it in the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Cuts it upfield. It's Perry. Hard running there. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this team.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on fourth down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
Handoff to Joyner. Oh, he's got some space.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll run it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Driving forward, it's Danzy. Knocked down immediately.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give, it's Joyner. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Francis. Fires to the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. The Red Raiders are in the red zone. They're going to ride this running back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Long way to go on second down. The give and tick, 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 tick. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
The give to the left side. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. Timeout called. Cincinnati using it second. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Jones wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Waters.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Second down to the air. They're all over him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Henry. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Man, do you love wide receivers that are willing to go over the middle to do the dirty work. You're going to get hit anyways. That's what coaches say all the time. You're going to take the lick. You might as well catch the football. Nice job maintaining the football through contact.
Drops back on first down. looking to the big tight end. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Bearcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss.